hesitant manner. Junction off to the left, is it going to turn off? I'm going to get my speed all the way up to 40 now as we come up to a national. Change of road surface. Looking over the top, Andy's committed now, he's not going to get in there at that road junction. So now I'll start to firm it back up again, back in contact with him now, look all the way down the road. Now that's looking pretty good down there. So after these ghost islands, he's going to move out. Mirror, I'm going to move out, get my line between the two vehicles, mirror, tidy up my position, match him on acceleration now. Now backing off the acceleration, that allows me just to gently drop back into the near side before the ghost islands. They are broken, so it's not a problem if you just take a little bit of them. So only times you don't go in those, of course, is if they are continuous lines. And of course you don't go in there if it's unsafe. Road narrows both sides, so mirror, I'm going to come out and get a sight line over his shoulder. I can see a change of speed limit, one out of the bend, and the road changes, the road surface changes down there. So mirror, just lifting off, we are doing 60. I'll just adjust it back now as we come down here, closing back to a 40-mile-an-hour gap. I've now got it, and so we can now match it. I'm now going to switch to sports mode off just for a second, just let it run in drive, just getting a little bit of economy where we can. Right, line of vehicles, some warning signs. There's a height restriction, horses and riders, double bends, and also a staggered junction, first left. Mirror, he's got options here, so let's just hold back for a moment. I want to make a turn whatever he makes here. He's gone straight on past that junction, so mirror, I'll come around, I can just shave a little bit of that white line off, quite safely. There's not a soul about here, so I'm gaining an advantage, and I'm not creating a disadvantage for anybody else. Picking up the drive again now then. Mirror, brake lights, he's gone past that one, he's got horses. No, it's people up there with animals, and a change of speed limit. Got a change of speed limit coming along, raising up to 50. Not getting dragged in here because he will pick up speed at the 50. I've got to wait till I get there. Mirrors, now I can increase my speed by 10 miles an hour. So round we go. Shallow curve off to the right. Now we're up to 50 miles an hour. Nice road surface here, changes, and it goes into a left-hander. Mirror, the bend's opening on the near side, I've got my vision. Now we've got a slight loss of vision over the hill crest, looking all the way down the roadway. We've got some ghost islands down the centre, just to separate the traffic flow. Obviously a road junction, and we can see by the sign that there is, and also horses and riders. Mirror, there is one that's just closed up behind, but he's a little way back. Slowing the carriageway. There's the opening on the right, it's clear, he's committed. See one going away now in the distance. I don't always mention every single junction he might take, because I can see by his general speed and so on that he's not going to make a turn. Mirror, brake lights, he's gone past that one, he's got horses. No, it's people up there with animals, and a change of speed limit. Right, someone with a green top. We have an opening, there's an elderly people's crossing, and in fact it looks like another cyclist down there. Numerous openings and driveways to these dwellings, both sides of the road. I won't mention every single one unless one becomes a hazard. So that probably was their destination there. There's a number of cyclists in there. Brake lights and pedestrian movement. Got some walkers on the left. He's braking now. Delay my braking. Cover the foot brake. Sports mode in, and now bring some brakes in. Look at his front wheels. He's turning right. So I'm going to indicate now. Yes, he's committed. Looking right, left, right. I can get out around there. So round we go. He's turned off to the left, so mirror, I'm going to indicate left now to the one behind me. So round we go. National speed limit area, so good firm acceleration. Now I'm going to kick down. Let's get some speed going. Change your road surface. Okay, sharp deviation around to the right hand side, or no, gradual curve to the right. We're going in the shadows up here. Throwing arrows, warning sign. Just matching him on speed. We're doing exactly 60 miles an hour, which is quite safe. Double bends for 1 mile. Mirror, just lifting off the throttle now. Out to the crown to get the best view into the curve. Just holding the white line round here as he is doing. Just tightens back slightly here. Yes, there it goes. Just tightening up. Just keeping in contact. Round we go. Just holding our line there. One approaching. Mirror, okay. Hold our steering on, which takes us nicely into the left. Firm it back up now as we go up the hill. A little kick down there, making some safe approach. Yes, I can just shave a little bit off of that one. Mirror, just keep myself tucked in now for the right hander. Round it goes. A little touch of drive on now then. Mirror, okay, out we go now. This is just the time when you might get a motorcyclist coming up. You have to be very careful. Just holding our line there as we come into the left hander. So round we go. Little drive on, one approaching. Mirror, hold the steering on, which takes us directly into the left. Firming it back up again as we come round here. We're coming up now to 60 miles an hour. Mirror, I'm going to come back in to get a better view. Right-handed, just hold my line there. It's tightening back up. I've got my speed right. The bend is opening as fast as I am going. little touch drive, slow movers, mirror, come out to the centre of the carriageway, take a similar position to Andy, and I'm going to move back slightly to get some vision down the near side. Okay, he's not signalling, one behind closing, no in fact he's a long way, I can make that turn, round we go. Okay, lift the vision up, country road, and the road surface looking rather suspect. So picking up the drive and going with him, looking way down the roadway, and we've got a cyclist. Look, they're all out today, it is a Sunday, mirror, out to the crown of the carriageway, giving plenty of room, but mindful of the opening on the right. Now I can see there's nobody coming down the road on the right hand side, but mirror, we can tuck back in again. Right, so change the road surface. So we're doing 60 miles an hour exactly at the present time. Change the road surface again. Lovely bend here, which is opening in front of us, and it's opening at the same rate that we are entering the bend at. So between where we are now and where the furthest point we can see is our braking distance. Movement on the near side, motorcyclist, mirror. Holding our line now, we can firm it back up again, back up to 60. Hold our line here. By keeping your vision up on the furthest point you can see, it will avoid what we often call is 50 pence piece bends. In other words, where you put in a series of bends in what's a gradual bend. Something I covered earlier on. One approaching, mirror, and now come out again. Firm it up, I can take a view over his shoulder to see what's happening there. Here's my shield as well. Looking down the near side, there's a bend to the left with a warning sign. Now it's a mandatory sign because it's round and it's a weight restriction. So mirror, one parked on the right hand side. Just hold our line for where we are for the time being. Looking down his near side. No footway, so looking for pedestrians. And we can just close a little bit more with him here as we come out of here. Look all the way down the road, see a road junction detail, see traffic crossing through the road junction down there. So just holding our position for the moment. Brake lights, mirror, there's a van behind coming up, a long way back. So look at what he's doing, he's got his wheels on full lock left. And out we go. Looks like he's going to do a U-turn. So I can do that before the van gets here. So round we go. There's the van, not a problem. And now take the steering off. Okay, it looks like we're doubling back here. And there's one coming out of bend. It's a bus. 30 mile speed limit. Mirror, clear. Bend to the right with a junction in it. Let's run in contact. Get ourselves levelled off now. I've now levelled off. So there's a junction off to the left. So I'm going to play a little slack out here just to make allowances if in case he turns, so I can meet that turn. No, he's committed. Round we go. Again, a weight restriction, 7.5 tons. Brisk acceleration up the slope. Double bends, cyclist, and also road narrows. Mirror. I'll take a similar position. Hold out. Always sacrifice, and there's another one there. And there's more cyclists. So I can stay out here, but mindful of these openings on the right. So mirror, I'm going to get myself in. There's a white van approaching. Change the road surface. Junction right, he's gone straight past. Surface not so good there. It's better now, so go with him again up here. At the moment, because of the type of area we're driving in, I suspect a national any moment, and sports mode I'll leave in for the time being. So watching again for horses and riders. As it's a weekend, this is the time they could be out. National speed limit down there waiting. One approaching, mirror. So hold my position. After this vehicle has gone, mirror again, I'm going to just pop over, just have a little look, but the road is curving right. The road doesn't have any centre line marking on it. That's because it's not wide enough. Watch the opening, come away from that. Now we're coming to the national, so mirror, I'm going to come over, get a view past him, and as he starts to accelerate, I'm going to accelerate. Nice brisk acceleration now. Holding the line, bumpy road surface there, loss of vision now, so mirror, tuck in to maximise our view. Using him as a shield as we come down here. And I can see buildings down. There's bound to be a change of speed limit. So just hold our position as we come down. Double bend, first to the right. So mirror. He's braking. I'll delay my braking to get in contact. Still holding off. Still holding off. Now I'll bring some brakes in. I'm in with him now. Off the brake and round we go. Just hold our line, keep yourself well tucked in. He's accelerating, mirror. I can accelerate with him here, down here, but through the curve. Bend's opening nicely, so round we go. The sports mode is working nicely for us. Cyclist in the shadows there. Okay, now we pick some drive up. So look past him as we come down. Now I can see a plan ball for a road junction down there. So mirror, I just tuck myself back over to the left. Level off now. He is deaccelerating, so I'm just matching that. Warning sign in the distance, junction clear, mirror. Place the safety away from that. I can see a black car coming up the slope. Stagger junction, first left. In fact, it wasn't, it was a four-wheel drive. So lightly brakes now as we drop down here. Yes, I'm happy about that. Now through we go, little touch of drive on. Bumpy road surface, round we go, nice firm acceleration there. That's the idea, and with a kick down as we exit. Road goes up around to the right. It's opening out nicely, just backing off the throttle. Touch of brakes as he did there, it was a tight one. Off the brake and round we go. Good firm acceleration now as we exit. Okay, now I'm going to come back over again to get a sight line down the outside. Mirror, I'm going to tuck back in again here. The moment you can't see the road, you must be back well and truly in your own half. Change the road surface. In fact, the road surface has got scars on it, so mirror. Gently brake in here, because I'm overrunning that one. And now off the brakes and round we go. Just driving around, holding our line. Okay, rather bumpy surface in the bend there. Now BMW holds the road absolutely outstandingly beautifully. So it drops into a dip, look up over the tree, road curving off left, mirror and braking. Just match his braking. Junction off to the right, he's committed past that, he's gone round, so round we go. There's a red car and a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit. Let's get up with him so we go into the 40 at 40. Okay, it's a rare occasion where you actually accelerate up to the 40-mile-an-hour speed limit. Ben goes off around to the right, more housing. There's not a great deal of activity at the moment. It's a fairly sharp curve. We're doing just under 40 miles an hour, but it's opening out quite nicely round it. It goes instantly into a left-hander, which is a tight one. Round we go. Sometimes you have to de-accelerate around some of these curves, which I did there, but it's perfectly okay. In fact, when you're de-accelerating like that, you put less steering on. National, mirror, through we go again. Just hold our line, keep in contact with him, goes round, drops down into a right-hander. Brake lights, mirror. Now I'll brake. Just hold our line, look across the top. In fact, I can shave some of that one off. So around we come. Road narrows both sides. Now increase the drive slightly as we come down here. One approaching, mirror. In fact, I'm going to keep to this spot here. I'm going to hold this spot because this is the widest bit I can find. Okay, look all around, out we go. Pick up the drive. Little brisk acceleration. Okay, I can get some speed on here because Andy's my pathfinder. Now I can back it off again. Now lightly braking it as we come up here. I'm back in contact with him, round we go. Road continues around to the right, still growing though. Now we've got to give way. So he's got an option of right, left, or even straight on. I think it's a stagger junction. So mirror, gently braking here by his positioning. Yes, he's committed left. No one to signal to. So let's get up to the junction. Right, left, right again, and out we go. So nice acceleration away. Change your road surface there. Now backing off the throttle. Now I've got my speed where I want it to be, and I've got the position where I want to be. Mirror. Again, we can shave a little bit of the line off there. Road dropping down, brake lights down there, one going away. Now he's making some progress, not to be expected, so away we go. Now way down the road I can see a car towing a trailer, white trailer, so there's a road junction down there. Brake lights on that one just disappearing out of view. Let's get in contact with him here. Now bringing some speed off as we come down to the curve, off the brakes, round we go. Yes, mirror, I can come out and use the road to best advantage. So he's got options open to him down here, so let's see what's going to go on. I'm looking for a reason to signal if I have to, and there isn't one. I'm looking to the right for any early lateral vision. There isn't much, and certainly none to the left. He's turning right, he's got himself angled. Up nice and tight behind him here.